Welcome to today's video, everybody. We are back at FSU Circuit for what feels like an eternity, and I'm super excited because we're doing a massive shakedown on the Chaser. So much has changed about this car, but also what I'm excited about is letting this guy have a couple laps today in it, so it's gonna be fun. You excited?
Yes.
It's good, right?
Yeah.
So, we need to go over a little bit of a walkthrough on things, but I guess the first thing we need to talk about is we now have a full FDF Mantis kit on this. It's not a Mega Mantis, it's kind of hard to see. Hang on, let me get it from under the bumper, that's probably better. There we go, now we can see that. So we've got a full Mini Mantis FDF kit on this. First time driving it, never driven on FDF in a JZX chassis whatsoever. My first time with FDF was actually in the 350Z in the States in Adam's car, and it felt great. So I'm pretty hyped to see what it's gonna feel like on this. And then we finally got ourselves a hydro on this thing. So we're running the Serial 9 full hydro kit. And the boys at SideX did an amazing job putting this in position-wise. We had to change my trans top mount to the metal OEM one. Previously, it had the fiberglass one, and obviously, when we want to mount a hydro to that, fiberglass wasn't going to hold up. So we changed to the metal one. Now she's like solid as a rock. Can't wait to get some muscle memory for this. We obviously kept the OEM one, but we moved it to the left side, and that's just for a parking brake. And otherwise, I'm excited. It's time to do some driving. Let's see how this thing handles and how it feels. I can't believe I forgot this, but we obviously have the brand new R154 in there, and man, does a brand new R154 feel good to shift. Oof. I'm pretty excited to see what the FDF feels like. In the car park, it feels great. It feels like I have way more angle than before. That's gonna take a while to get used to though. The hydro is so responsive. Dude, this feels so soft. What? That's gonna take a bit. This car feels so good! Woo! So we just did like 2 laps in the Chaser, and oh my gosh, does this thing feel like an entirely new car. Transmission feels great. The FDF angle kit, I'm already in love. The car feels great. It feels a lot more controllable, the angle kit. It's not as twitchy. It's not as like, at a certain point when you turn the steering wheel, it would then all of a sudden like equate to so much more angle than what it would before. Like the ratios were weird and different with the stock like welded and shut knuckles. This feels so much more controllable and just overall like more natural, if that makes sense. The hydro, I can't get over how minimal I have to just pull on this, and it feels so soft. It feels like I don't have to yank on it or anything like that. This is a really good hydro. I'm hyped. Car feels great. I can't wait to get some fresh rubber on the back. We already destroyed the used, like, half-spent tires on the back. So when we get some new tires on this, we can start sending it a bit harder. Course now. We're gonna head out and see how this thing handles on this track. I still can't get over how amazing this thing feels. For everything like changing, steering wise and whatnot, feels great. The muscle memory is gonna take a while to get perfect on this, but the main thing is that I get the muscle memory for it. So let's keep going. Destroyed a wheel, the tire as well probably. That was a big hit. There's a big ditch in the ripple strip there, and I was trying to ride the wide line. Yeah, look at it. Oh yeah, we bent something. We brought the car back to North Course, set up the tow plates, and we're a whole like 4 centimeters towed in on this side. So we're winding out the tow. It does look like one of my arms got a little mangled up, but we're going to compensate with it with the adjustable arms and make it work for today, and we'll get that switched out at a later date before Matsuri. It sucks though, because like my first couple laps on Nishi and we hit that ripple strip hole right away. I think there's a fair bit of maintenance that's going to get done before Matsuri too, because there's a fair few new potholes at the start up here on North Course, and they'll probably fix that as well for Nishi, because if I clip that, then I think a lot of people are going to clip that. What I find is ironic about it though, is that's the same spot I destroyed my lower arm and my 33 Skyline the very first time I ever drove at Ebisu. So it's kind of funny. Anyways, that looks already a lot better, so we're going to go and measure that and see what that's like. Thank God for adjustable arms, because we are back on track and we've got 1 centimeter of toe in on both sides, so we're ready to rip. Which is about a 1/4 inch, I think. Aggressive driving style, I love it. It's okay, bro. Seeing people's different driving style of this car. Chases are very you can get really lazy driving them, to be honest.
I jumped back into the driver's seat and I asked Daiki to come along with us so that he could give me a couple pointers.
Something went bang! I think that's my diff or my transmission. It's pretty much comedy at this point. We just blew up another brand new R154. Something has to be up. I don't understand why we just destroyed an absolutely brand new transmission when the last brand new one lasted me nearly 2 years. It just makes no sense. The only thing I know that we changed in between is we went from a super single RRC clutch to a twin plate. Maybe that's a little more aggressive on the clutch dumps. But I'm starting to wonder if something funky's going on with my drivetrain, like with the diff or something. Something's getting caught up because it just seems so weird to me that we just blew that transmission so easily, so quickly. And the tires are like practically bald too. So it doesn't really make sense in my opinion. Yeah, so I guess we're going back to the drawing board on this. Tune in next time where we put a G-force and a Winters in this because I'm just so sick of blowing through transmissions and diffs. This is also why I should just downgrade the turbo, take power out of it, and stop running big boy wheels. But I'm so pissed off. I've got that ultra new, super cool second gear ghost gear. Foot's off the clutch, we're in second gear, handbrake's on, and we're not moving. I'm so upset. We brought the car up to North Course to kind of do a bit of investigation. I was thinking that maybe my diff, one of the teeth was damaged or something and it was binding up and maybe that's why the transmission blew. But diff feels great actually, so we know that's not the problem. So then I was like, okay, well, I put the hydro in, so maybe I got my timing wrong. And I watched back the footage and saw that I was completely well and truly off that. So it seems like the common denominator here is the clutch. Now, I can't remember if the clutch I ordered was sprung or unsprung. If it is unsprung, then that is a recipe for blowing up these R154s. And that literally means that, dude, that's crazy because I only drove the car like a couple laps last time I had it and blew the trans since we did the clutch change, and then brand new transmission in, couple laps, blew the transmission. So I'm betting that it's just because it's a more heavier duty clutch, and if it's an unsprung one, which seems like it's probably the case, that's most likely what's causing the problems. So we're gonna have to definitely fix that and probably just take the clutch out, put it aside, use it in something else at some other point, and buy another R154 for now before I pull the trigger and put a G-force or a sequential in this, because I'm just sick and tired. If this happens one more time, that's it. This car's for free. Anyone can take it. I'm seriously done with it. I think the funniest thing about this whole situation is I literally have a box here with a brand new turbo to go in the car, which is pretty much just a rebuilt stock one with just better wheels, like turbine wheel and compressor wheel, so that they don't blow up. And the main reason why I'm downgrading the turbo is purely because I'm just sick of my friends always complaining that my car's too fast. And well, it's also the slowest car now. But all jokes aside, we can still enjoy today because at least this happened now, not at Mitsuri when all my friends are here and I want to drive with them for like 2 weeks. And we also get to enjoy watching one of the Side X rentals shredding in the Z. Definitely feels like the walk of shame right now, or the drive of shame going home, knowing that that thing's so broken. Next month is definitely going to be a crazy month for us with FD and then Matsuri and all the friends coming from the States and stuff to hang out and drive. So we've got to try and figure out a way to get that thing fixed as soon as possible. The perfect thing to make myself feel better about today is stop by Mount Inn and go to the onsen real quick. Before we leave, we're gonna make sure we get stocked up on some snacks for the 3.5-hour drive home. One of my all-time favorite drinks right now is this bottled water that tastes like grapes. It's amazing. Highly recommend it. If you come to Japan, definitely get it, but this is my go-to. Or this, which is like a grapefruit kind of juice water. It's hard to explain. Here's the road trip haul, guys. Just usual bag of chips, bunch of candy, and you know, a couple drinks and whatnot. But I guess here is where we're going to end today's video. Little sad, but we're going to get the Chaser feeling good and proper again in no time. And at least now I think we know what the problem is. I think it's the clutch. I think I ordered the wrong clutch and it's an unsprung disc line, which makes sense why we're just destroying R154 is so quick in that thing. So once we get that sorted, I think we'll be fine and it'll be all good. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section, and I'm gonna see you all in the next one. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Peace.